Hello everyone, and thank you for joining the Milton Number 9 Catholic Elementary School Boundary Review Virtual Public Information Session. My name is Kathy Panzer, a Planning Officer at the Halton Catholic District School Board, and I will be taking you through this public information presentation. In this session, I will cover the School Boundary Review Committee and the members that make up the committee, the school boundary review process, current school accommodation, proposed boundary option, and next steps. School Boundary Review Committee. The committee is comprised of two representatives, one from St. Scholastica Catholic Elementary School and another from St. Benedict Catholic Elementary School. And board staff have been dedicated to the School Boundary Review Committee to provide any assistance that may be required during the review process. Let's go over the School Boundary Review process. What exactly is a school boundary review? It is a process to create and or alter attendance areas of a school and or program within our board. This particular school boundary review follows New Development Holding Area Administrative Boundary Review Process, Section 4.2, which means the number of schools involved is lesser or equal to 2, and holding area or new development area previously identified to the community is now being directed to its designated school. Creation of school attendance areas or boundaries are based on a criteria approach. The 6 criteria are as follows. Number 1, optimizing the use of existing school facilities. Number 2, minimizing the use of portable classrooms whenever possible. Number 3, to the extent possible, minimizing school boundary adjustments over the long term. Number 4, optimize the cost-effective use of school transportation and maximizing walking to school. Number 5, ensure that classroom organizations are sustainably sized to meet ministry loading requirements and appropriate size to foster an ideal learning environment. And number 6, to the extent possible, give due consideration to the concept of a neighborhood and a Catholic school community. Why is a boundary review needed? Currently, all elementary students within the Boyne community are being accommodated at St. Scholastica Catholic Elementary School for JK to grade 8. At the November 16, 2021 regular meeting of the Board of Trustees approved a boundary change to redirect the Boyne area community that is east of Regional Road 25 from St. Scholastica Catholic Elementary School to Milton Number 10 Catholic Elementary School. Milton Number 10 is expected to open as an elementary school for the 2024-25 school year. St. Scholastica is nearing site capacity and cannot accommodate future students from the Boyne community. St. Scholastica is projected to exceed site capacity in the 2022-23 school year due to the development pressures and expanding French immersion program. On February 2, 2022, the Ministry of Education approved funding for Milton Number 9 Catholic Elementary School. The board is currently proceeding with municipal approvals and construction. A school boundary review is required to establish boundaries for the new Milton Number 9 Catholic Elementary School, effective for the 2023-24 school year, to address accommodation pressures at St. Scholastica and St. Benedict. How will St. Kateri Tekakwitha Catholic Secondary School Accommodation Plan impact the Boyne community? The Milton Number 10 Catholic Elementary School building was completed for the 2022-23 school year. However, it is being used as a holding school for the new St. Kateri Tekakwitha Catholic Secondary School until the secondary school building is complete. For the 2022-23 school year, all elementary students who live within both the St. Scholastica Catholic Elementary School and Milton Number 10 Catholic Elementary School catchment areas will attend St. Scholastica. For the 2023-24 school year, The board will try its best to accommodate all elementary students from the Milton number 10 catchment at St. Scholastica. However, if the enrollment at St. Scholastica is too great, elementary students within the Milton number 10 catchment may be temporarily transferred to a holding school within the town of Milton until the St. Kateri Tekakwitha students transfer to their new secondary school. In 2024-25, elementary students will be directed to Milton number 10 once the St. Kateri Tekakwitha students transfer to the new secondary school building. Milton number 10 will open as a JK to 7 school, and grade 8 will be added in 2025-26. This map shows the location of schools within the Boyne community. The existing school, St. Scholastica, is located between Bronte Street South and Regional Road 25. Milton number 10 is located east of Regional Road 25 and west of Thompson Road South, and the new Milton 9 school is located east of Tremaine and west of the railroad tracks. Let's have a look at the current school accommodation. In this boundary review, we are only reviewing the regular track boundaries. The boundaries you see on this map are based on the current school year. Future Milton number 10 catchment is not shown on this map as it is not part of this review. The pink area within the Boyne community is directed to St. Scholastica. The urban area in green is directed to St. Benedict, along with the southwest rural area, including the study areas J38, K40, P35, P37, and P38. These are also directed to St. Benedict. In terms of enrollment for St. Scholastica, please refer to the chart and graph. The school enrollment is illustrated over time with the bars. The blue bars represent regular track. The orange bars represent French immersion. The green, which you'll see in the next slide for St. Benedict, represents extended French immersion. The light beige represents Milton number 10 holding students. And the darker beige represents Milton number 9 holding students that live within the Boyne community. The gray dashed line represents functional building capacity, which is the bricks and mortars. And the red dashed line represents total site capacity, which also includes portables. St. Scholastica currently has portables on site and will continue to require portables in the future. Also, St. Scholastica is expected to exceed site capacity from the 2022-23 school year. Let's have a look at St. Benedict. Again, the blue bars represent regular track. The orange bars represent French immersion. The green represents the phasing out of the extended French immersion program. And the beige represent Milton number 9 holding students that reside in the Milton Education Village, also known as study area P37. St. Benedict currently has portables on site and will continue to require portables in the future. St. Benedict is also expected to exceed site capacity from the 2026-27 school year. On June 9, 2022, the School Boundary Review Committee met virtually and reviewed the current school boundaries and several proposed school boundary options for the Boyne community. The committee moved to present the following preferred option to the community for feedback. Starting in the 2023-24 school year, regular track students in the study areas V52, V57, V3, Milton Education Village study area P37, and the rural study areas K40, J38, P38, and P35 will attend the new Milton No. 9 Catholic Elementary School. In the 2023-24 school year, Milton No. 9 will open as a JK to 7th school. Grade 8 will remain at St. Scholastica or St. Benedict based on their current boundaries. Grade 8 will be added to Milton No. 9 in the 2024-25 school year. In this option, St. Scholastica will continue to require portables on site and is expected to exceed site capacity in the 2022-23 and 2023-24 school years. The opening of Milton No. 10 to elementary students will temporarily relieve the accommodation pressures for 2 years. St. Benedict will continue to require portables on site and is expected to exceed site capacity from the 2027-28 school year. Milton No. 9 will require portables starting in the 2028-29 school year and is expected to exceed site capacity starting from the 2032-33 school year. Please take a moment to look at these graphs that represent the charts from the previous slide. As part of the feedback survey, the School Boundary Review Committee would like to gather input from families who resided in the following areas as of June 2022 regarding potential grandfathering options. Regular track students enrolled at St. Scholastica and resided in the study area V57, and regular track students enrolled at St. Benedict and resided in southwest rural Milton, including the study areas P37, K40, J38, P35, and P38. So, what are the next steps? There will be an opportunity for the community and members of the public to provide feedback to the School Boundary Review Committee preferred option. This survey will need to be completed by the end of day, September 28th, and you will also be able to submit questions via a link from the virtual public information webpage. All the boundary review materials, including maps, graphs, charts, and this presentation are posted on our website, schoolplanning.hcdsb.org. To stay up to date, please subscribe for updates and news, and let your community know about the website and how to keep informed. The School Boundary Review Committee schedule is as follows. We already had our School Boundary Review Committee working meeting number 1 on June 9th. This right here is a public information session, September 21st. The feedback survey has also launched today. Deadline for the feedback survey will be 11:59 p.m. on September 28th. A final School Boundary Review Committee working meeting will take place on October 6th. From there, the interim staff report will identify the School Boundary Review Committee recommendation, and that will be on October 18th. There will be an opportunity for public delegations on November 1st. At the same board meeting, the final action report with the School Boundary Review Committee recommendations will be brought forward for board consideration. If approved, new boundaries will be implemented in the 2023-24 school year. Please note this is a tentative schedule and subject to change. This brings the presentation to a close. Thank you, and have a great day.